Hello to all of my star spas. Thank you so much for being here and hitting that like, share, and subscribe button. This is a general reading for the collective sign of Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius, we're going to get into a reading for you. Cross watchers, you're welcome here. You may be in the energy of a Sagittarius. You may be born on the cusp of a Sagittarius. So we're just going to see what comes out. So to all of my Sagittarius, make sure that you know that these are general readings. Take what applies to you and you only, and leave the rest for someone else, okay? All right, so I'm going to pull a oracle card. I'm going to pull a few cards, and then we're going to get into the tarot portion of this and see what comes out. Don't make something become your story or fit into your life that does not belong to you. Okay, so your card says feather. Think first before you judge. Now, where's that book for this? Okay. So these oracle cards are from the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck by Amanda Lovelace. So let's see. Feather. What's the number on that card? 26. There it is. So, Sagittarius, think before you judge. Did you commit to lifting up one of your sisters only to drop her down into the blaze? Examine the situation. Is your judgment justified, or is society tricking you into your stance? After all, it does have a habit of making you believe that other girls are your competition and that they must behave perfectly at all times. Step back and take the time to figure it out. It's not always clear at first, instead of acting rashly. So, Sagittarius, there may be an area in your life where people are sort of kind of like, how do you say it, gassing you up to kind of justify dropping someone or doing something to someone. One of your sisters, and it could be someone, it could be a sibling, it could be someone who you just had a long-term connection with in life in some way. But it's like people around you are trying to make you justify doing this, like make you feel good about a decision you made. And I feel like you need to look deeper inside and see the real reason why you're doing it. Are you doing it for because you're being celebrated for treating someone, kind of dropping the ball on someone? And maybe people around you have their own issues with that person, and they're kind of trying to use you to live vicariously through you to kind of harm that person emotionally or something. So you're being encouraged to think about a decision you made. So let's go ahead and see what's going to come out in these cards. Now, these are my drama cards. I use these cards. If you go over to the channel Spiritual Liaison 123, I use these cards for my Pisces in those readings, but I'm going to use them for you. I don't know why I felt the need to use them for you. So maybe you are in the energy of a Pisces. This could be you dropped a Pisces in some way, metaphorically speaking, and people are sort of encouraging you, telling you you made the right choice. But let's see. They could be doing it for their own unethical reasons, though. I slept with them to hurt you. So maybe you slept with someone and people are telling you that it was justified what you did, or this could be someone doing it to you. It may be someone slept with someone to hurt you. And this could be people trying to root them on and tell them that they were right by doing this to you. I don't know. But we're going to get into a general reading for you and see what comes out, Sagittarius. You may have found out that somebody who you really cared about slept with someone who you loved. And you may find out that they did it to kind of out of spite. They may have been encouraged by other people around them to sleep with your person. Someone may have had a personal issue with you and they used someone else to kind of get back at you, like encourage them to sleep with your person. They did it to hurt you. You have the Eight of Swords here, but it's in reverse. So you're getting clarity. You're getting honest communication or the truth about something. You're seeing the truth about something. Whatever you were in your head about, whatever was hidden from you, it's being made clear now. So you're finding out that someone did something with ill intent. They did it to deliberately hurt you. This could be someone who you felt like they were a sister, they were a friend, they were somebody who you cared about. But for some reason, Sagittarius, I'm getting that they were encouraged by someone who secretly disliked you. They were told to do something and they went along with it, or they did something and someone who disliked you found out about it and told them, like, don't feel guilty about doing that. You were right in that. Sagittarius isn't a good person anyway. So you don't feel guilty about it. So I feel like there's an area, where you're seeing the truth about someone and why they did what they did. You have the Hierophant here. That a Taurus may be significant. And it seems to be someone, if that's just Taurus energy. But it seems like there is a situation in your life where you may be going to this person to try to get key information. You may have even sought out relationship counseling, marriage counseling, family counseling, or something to find out why someone made the decision they made, why they chose to go down a road. If this is your significant other, you may be asking them, like, why did you sleep with that person? Why would you do that? And you may find out that they even did this to hurt you. Maybe they had some sort of, people don't realize how much they be sleeping with the enemy sometimes. So maybe this person, you're finding out they slept with someone to hurt you. You may be finding this out in relationship counseling, or you may be finding this out in some sort of like religious counseling or something. But I do see someone has key information that can open your mind, open doors, kind of help you get through to this next step along this journey of clarity, things coming out. Secrets being discovered. Five of Wands here. Fire energy. So there was a lot of competitive energy around you, Sagittarius. And this is what I'm saying. This is what I've been seeing. It's almost as if someone was encouraged to do something unethical, like sleep with your person or to sleep around, to deliberately hurt you because someone did not like you. And you're finding this out. You may be finding this out while you and this person are in counseling, that they were encouraged to hurt you by people who are competitive energies that's around you, or that was it's like they have close connections to you and this person's relationship. So this may have been their own family encouraging them to sleep around on you or to treat you in a really bad way, because maybe their own family was in competition with you, or their friends or something. Could have been your own friends encouraging your person to sleep around on you. People are ruthless out here. You would be surprised the type of stuff that people condone. The Emperor, Aries energy. Now, you may be the head of a household, or they may be the head of a household, but this is someone who enforces rules. Also, one of you all may be in law enforcement or something, or connected to law enforcement. Two cards came out when they feel awakening and Eight of Cups. So there's some sort of clarity. Of first deck in Pisces may be significant here, but there's some sort of clarity that's coming out. There's some sort of awakening that's happening. Some truth is coming out about a situation. You know what I see, Sagittarius? Someone could have encouraged someone who you know to sleep with someone who you had a good relationship with. And you're finding the truth out about this. Maybe you went after the person thinking that, oh, you slept with my man or you slept with my woman. Now, the whole time, someone who you trusted that was right there around you was encouraging this person to do this to you because they secretly dislike you. And you may be finding this out. That someone really wasn't your friend or that they really did not care about you. Um, this may be someone who's in law enforcement, but also this Eight of Cups here speaks of you walking away after finding out something. Once you find out that you've been portrayed in a way like this, that somebody intentionally did something to hurt you, it's hard to trust a person like that again. Because you're like, okay, if you would do something, if you'll stoop that low, what else will you do? What else have you thought about doing? Or what else have you done that I don't know about? So it does look like you may be having some sort of awakening here. You're getting the clarity you need. You're listening to your intuition and what's in your heart. And even though you're walking away, you're reluctantly doing it, but you know what's best for you. So you may be moving on, to some sort of spiritual guidance, spiritual healing. You may feel like you need to put distance between you and someone so you can go through a spiritual healing. Now, at the bottom of this deck is the Nine of Pentacles. This may be someone who you were even married to or in a almost like a common law marriage or a long-term relationship with. You may be deciding to be single and take your wealth or, whatever your finances with you. But this Nine of Pentacles is also a lonely energy. Even though they have plenty of money, they just don't have that love that they want. They've accumulated a lot business-wise, financially, but they can grow lonely. So you may go through bouts of loneliness. You may decide to be single for 9 years, 9 months or 9 years, until you can sort of recover and make sense of what you found out, some new information that someone close to you really betrayed you and they intentionally did it to hurt you. Let's clarify some of these cards. The Death card, you have a Scorpio energy here. So it's like you see what you have to do. You see what it's going to take. You're going to see this. It's going to make sense to you that you have to end something that you were trying to almost keep alive, but it can't be ignored or denied anymore. The Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. That Hierophant could also speak of marriage. So you could have been married to this person, only to find out that they did this to you. They betrayed you in the worst way. They deliberately slept with someone to hurt you. And they were even encouraged by competitive people who were secretly in competition with you. They were even, someone around them was even trying to justify what they did. They dropped you, when they were supposed to have been a part of a team of you all keeping each other up. They dropped you. And they were there was people around them telling them, oh, that's fine. So what? People who were secretly in competition with you. You could have it looks as though you're looking at all you offered and all that you had to bring to this connection too. It looks as though you're looking at this and you're in this no nonsense energy, like, I'm not dealing with that. I know my worth and I will put an ending to that. I'm not about to deal with what you think you're going to get away with, and then I'm going to, continue in this connection with you. So you're definitely holding someone accountable. You're holding their feet to the fire. Maybe you blame the other person who they slept with at first, but it's like you're waking up to reality. You're having some awakening and realizing that the problem was with the person you were actually married to or sleeping with, and they had other energies around them encouraging them to sort of do this to you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Depression. There's a lot of regret here too. This could have caused you a lot of pain, a lot of anguish, sleepless nights. But someone is even regretting you're finding out the truth about who was involved and encouraging your person to kind of sleep around on you or to hurt you. And this may be some painful news to hear. Maybe these are people you have a deep connection with, or at one time you really did trust them. And you know how that saying, the people closest to you will hurt you the worst. Um, and I see this. It's like you're getting some sort of clarity about what really happened. And it's a hard pill to swallow, but you're going to get through this and deal with the situation. This is just the clarity you need to have this awakening, to give you the energy or the power or the sort of like that inspiration to walk away finally. But whoever you're walking away from, it's going to cause you stress and them stress. It's not like, a friendship may end or some sort of connection may end. You have the high priestess here and it's in reverse. Someone was a mistress. Someone was a mistress. And you're finding this out. This is a person, whoever this person is, they may have told you they only slept with this person one time. You're going to find out that it had gone on for years. It wasn't a one-time situation. Whoever your person was, they were in some sort of full-fledged connection. I feel like whoever your person was, they didn't only sleep around with one other person. They could have slept around with 5 to 6 other different people. You're finding out a lot of stuff. Maybe you were only focused on hurting one person because you feel like, okay, you slept with my person and I'm going to hurt you because you slept with my person, only to find out that your person was sleeping with not only them, but everybody else too. Whoever you were focused on was their main side person, though. That was their main mistress. That was the person who they went to every single day. So that's why you were so focused on that person. But they still had other people outside of that person. So you may be finding out your whole marriage was just a damn scam. And so many people around you knew about this and just kept it a secret. Even encouraged this person to keep things going with the mistress. The mistress may have had to been the person that walked away. You may be finding out it wasn't even your person who ended it, that it was actually the mistress who ended it. And that's damn messed up. Because your person would have still been dealing with them had the mistress not walked away. But you're finding out what you need, though. You have the Four of Swords here, so you may just be taking a moment to kind of just lay down your sword and rest. You may need a vacation, step away from it all. Just kind of think and process through what you learned, what happened, just, trying to make sense of it. Like, what in the world happened? You know, like, did this really, was this these years of your life a lie? You may just be trying to find out who you were really sleeping with, who you were married to, who you were in a relationship with, who your real friends are. You know, who is your family? You may just be questioning a lot of things, and this may cause you some stress. So you may be like, oh, you know what? I've accomplished a lot in life. I'm just going to take a vacation and focus on processing everything I just found out and moving on with my business, you know, kind of just finding out what my next step needs to be. So this is what I see, Sagittarius. And then I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you. And that will be the end of your reading. That's terrible. I slept with them to hurt you. People are diabolical, man. Mm, 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 mm. Hey. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. So remember I said, you know, you may decide to go on about your business and kind of you have this finances and you may get some sort of I don't know, if you're getting divorced, you may get a large payout or something. But I do see you're going to feel lonely because you've spent so much time or so many years with this person. Even if you're not married to them, you still, there still may be, you all are separating what you built together. So you may just be walking away with a nice accumulation of finances, or just treasuring the time that you have left to start your life over somewhere else. But I also see you've gained a lot of knowledge in this whole process, but there are going to be times where you feel alone. But just know this, Sagittarius, you're never alone. Your angels are always with you, guiding you. And this is how all of this is coming out. Your angels knew that there was something that you needed to know. And this is why this is all coming out. So you don't have to continue to live a lie. Abundance came out and it came out in reverse. So there may be some sort of financial loss, and that could just be you had more money while you were with this person, but now you all are separating it. You're taking yours, they're taking theirs. But anyway, I do see you manifesting something back and working long and hard to get back some of the things you lost. You know, you can't get back the time that you lost, but you may be able to recuperate some of the finances that you lost, because it says abundance. I'm a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So I do see, even though you are finding out some brutally honest information, some very hard information, I still see you having gratitude. You're still grateful for what you have in this life and the opportunities that it presents. You're grateful that you found out some things. You know the truth about situations. You know the truth about how people really feel. If they encouraged your person to kind of mess around on you and kept it a secret. If they, you know, maybe you may have even found out that somebody kind of set your person up, a close friend set your person up with an acquaintance or something. You may be finding out a lot of new things. And even though it's very painful to hear, this is information that at least you have something to work with moving forward. You know who you're dealing with and you know how to deal with them. Now, the death card came out. I think, who else had this card? I think it was Leo. So a Leo may be significant. It says, I'm learning that endings are merely new beginnings. So there may be some sort of ending. This could be a physical death. It could be a spiritual death. It could just be the death of a relationship too. And so you may be finding out that something had to end. And as much as you may be lonely and hurt by that, You're grateful for the times you've shared, for the happy moments, for what you still have left in this life. And you're realizing that this is just a new chapter. That's it. It's just, it looks like you will be taking a vacation or taking a moment to kind of just put your feet up and relax and kind of think through everything. But it also looks like you're going to be thinking about your next step, this new chapter in your life where you have the ink pen to write your own story and how you want things to kind of turn out, right? Okay, so Sagittarius, that is the end of your reading. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Please be sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button to show my channel some love, and I'm sending that love right back to you. Talk with you later.